Question I always get in my practice: why do I have my symptoms? How do I get my symptoms? And when are they going to go away? How fast are my symptoms going to go away? Now, according to my research, it's actually not my research. A physician back in the 50s and 60s, his name is Dr. Hans Selye. He found that the number one cause to all disease and all symptoms is actually due to stress. Now, when I talk about stress, I'm not just talking about emotional stressors. However, emotional stressors play a huge role in your symptomology. What I've been able to do is actually chunk it out into two categories. So if we have the number one cause of symptoms is stress, there's two reasons why we get stressed. Number one is trauma. And number two is terrain. Now, terrain we'll talk about later. Trauma makes sense because most people understand trauma. Now, trauma is anything they can think about: emotional trauma, death of loved ones, stress at work, stress driving to work on a daily basis, getting stuck in traffic. So that makes sense. That's emotional trauma. But we also have postural trauma, supported by mechanics of how we move, prolonged sitting. We might have a leg that's short. We might have a forward head posture. We might have the inability to raise our arms above our head because we have limitations in our shoulders, etc. That's called postural distortions. Now, what fixes that, what fixes postural distortions is physical therapy. Chiropractic care will fix that as well. Massage therapy fixes that as well. What really takes care of the emotional side of things is acupuncture. Massage also helps out with the emotional traumas too. Now, the other half of the coin is terrain. Most people don't know terrain. Terrain is very commonly used in Germany. Now, terrain is like the soil of the body. And if you're like me, like a delicate flower, if you want to bloom, you need to have water and sunlight and oxygen above the soil to allow the plant to bloom. But if we have a heavy metal in the soil, or if we have a mineral that's deficient in the soil, or we don't have enough bacteria in the soil, the plant, the human, cannot grow and flourish as well as it should. So when we look at symptomology, we got to look at how the body moves, how we think about our body, how we supplement our bodies, and how we eat. That's why we believe a kinetic is we need to look at eating well, thinking well, supplementing well, and moving well. And when we combine all our services from physical therapy to acupuncture to massage to chiropractic and nutrition, we're really able to find the reason why you have your symptoms.